Mackey Motors pregame show here on Kick 106.7. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman, Steve Nutzman back with you again. We've got Tiffany back in the studio. Tyler Bruner standing to my right here. Of course, he's got our video production going tonight, so you can click back onto YouTube, search 1380 KCM, and pull up the video and audio of the boys' game now. Steve, the Raiders coming in 0-3 under head coach Todd Bontrager. Schedule has not been easy. Woodbury Central, South Central, Calhoun, Ridgeview to open up the season. Going to be taking on an OABCIG club that comes in 1-1 on the season. They beat Maple Valley, Anthenoto, Charter Oak, and lost to, I think, a pretty good Kingsley Pearson ball club. Both teams going to be really athletic. It looks like size-wise there's not going to be much of an advantage, maybe a little bit of an advantage for ESAC County, for OABCIG height-wise, but not much of an advantage here tonight.
No, and talk to Todd after the Ridgeview game the other night. He was most disappointed with our turnovers.
Yes, 18 of them.
Yeah, we had 18 turnovers, which is very uncharacteristic for a Todd Bontrager team. And he said, we got to cut that out. He said, we can't afford to give teams that many chances. And I think he's looking for kind of what Jason's looking for on the girls' side is, some continuity, trusting your teammates, and just going out and playing hard basketball. We've got some kids out there that can do the job.
Yep.
So this could be an interesting matchup. Like you said before, it's a rivalry game. It's not hard to get up for. And everybody's hungry for a win, so let's see how it plays out.
And I like this Raider club, and I really like the job that Todd Bontrager does. He's always had good ball clubs, so I know this team will be really good by the time the season ends. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight for OABCIG. They'll start a 6'3 junior in Beckett DeJean, a 6-foot junior in Kane Ladwig, a 6'2 senior in Easton Arms, a 6'4 senior in Jackson Clausen, and a 5'11 junior in Griffin Dyerson. For the ESAC Raiders, they'll start a 5'11 junior in Weston Drost, a 5'11 junior in Aiden Vondrag, a 6'3 senior in Tyler Schmidt, a 6'3 senior in Kel Niehaus, and a 6'3 sophomore in Luke Wright. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Mackey Motors pregame show right here on Kick 106.7.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
20 points, 15 rebounds per game. Man, does this kid play hard all the time.
He does, and I've had the privilege of coaching him in middle school and in high school football. And, there's going to be kids that you love coaching high school and middle school kids, but there's ones that stick with you that just, show up every day, do what they ask, and Tyler's just one of those kids and one of the nicest kids that you'll ever want to talk to.
Yeah, really enjoy. Like I said, quiet around the radio guys sometimes. Not that he doesn't talk to us, but, he's not one of the real outgoing kids. Right. But I'm sure you get him around his friends. He's a little more outgoing.
He'll light the room up a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, as we get ready for the tip here, my wife Sue wants to tell you hi and thank you for saying hi.
Yes.
And I have to give Holly Sue, my daughter, a shout out and say that the Raiders got the better of her on the first game. We'll see how the second game plays out.
Hi, Holly. How you doing as well? Hopefully your mom and dad doing well.
Yeah, mom and dad are listening too. They're doing well.
Hopefully they're doing well. Good to hear. Raiders going to win the opening tip here tonight. It'll be Aiden Vondrack bringing it up. Falcons will go man-to-man to open things up. They'll work it now to Tyler Schmidt out high left side. Now to Niehaus. Niehaus down to the corner to Drost. Drost back to Vondrack. Vondrack penetrates in the lane. Cut off, gets it out to Drost, inside on the block to Luke Wright, turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound and putback, and who is the guy that we just talked about? Tyler Schmidt will give the Raiders a 2-0 lead.
Good position on the board. It was a good look by Luke. Tyler just finished it.
Raiders will go with a 2-3 zone as always. Falcons will come out. They'll work it over on the left side. Now to Beckett DeJean. They kick it to the left elbow to Dyerson. Backdoor cut, and the layup is up and good for Easton Harms. Harms with the bucket will tie us up at 2-2. Our first tie, of course, here in the game. Dross gets it up across half court, picks up the dribble. Vondrak nearly stole it away. Now off to Schmidt. Now down to Dross, open for three, right side up, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped and out of bounds, and that's going to be off of Tyler Schmidt, and it will be Falcon basketball.
Good look for Weston, wide open look. He just did a little short. Tyler again almost had the rebound.
So bringing it up will be Harms. Harms going to get it across half court. Works it now to Dyerson. Back up top it comes to Jean. Over to the left side. They'll work it down to the corner again. Handling it is Harms. Back up top into the half court circle to Ladwig. Up top again. They'll work it into the lane and the free throw line. Clausen with it. Kick out pass left side. Back up top. Nice look that time. Underneath the DeJean. His layup is up and good. The assist to Easton Harms.
Yeah, that's just a nice job of finding that baseline shot there. Two good athletes there with Harms and
4-2 in favor of the Falcons. Their first lead of the game. Inside again to Luke Wright. Double team comes. Kicks it over to Schmidt on the right elbow. Out top now. Driving in. Vondrak layup up. No good. A rebound batted around, and coming out of there with it is going to be the Falcons. That'll be Dyerson. Off now to Harms. Pump fake drives in. Runner on the way up. No good. The rebound taken down by Vondrak. Vondrak will walk it up. 5:50 left here. First quarter of play. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Schmidt with it left side. Raiders down here 4-2. Vondrak dribbles into some trouble, and are we going to get a foul? We are. I think that's going to go on Vondrak after Beckett DeJean picked his pocket. Vondrak reaches in and picks up his first.
Yeah, I think Aiden just got in a little too deep there and needs to give it up a little bit sooner.
Tony Clare will check in. Kale Niehaus checks out for Esac County. Bringing it up is Dyerson. He'll come over to the left side now to Harms. DeJean catches it down near the baseline. Pass inside, almost off of the chest that time of Clausen, but he's able to gather it in. Now a three-point shot left side top of the key from Ladwig is up and good. And the lead extended to 7-2 in favor of the Falcons.
Nice
They'll come
left-handed jump shot there.
2-2-1, three-quarter court trap, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Ladwig makes the three and then kind of runs in to Weston Dross, picks up the foul. That's number one on him, team foul number one on the Falcons. They'll drop back into a half-court man-to-man. They work it to Clare on the left side. He's looking to drive in. Picks it up. Works it now over to Luke Wright, about 16 feet away left corner. Up to Vondrak left side. He'll bring it up top to Drost. Over to Clare again in the right corner. Feed it into Schmidt. Ball knocked away. Clare will pick it up on the sideline. Clare looking to drive. Goes down to his knees and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Falcon basketball.
I think one of the biggest issues that we're facing too this year, we got to find another scorer besides Tyler. Take some of the pressure off him, and I think that's what Todd's looking for: somebody to step up, be able to knock down that jump shot to help us out a little bit.
And you can see right now those struggles down on the offensive end.
Yes.
Falcons with it to Harms. They'll get it back up top to Ladwig. Ladwig over to the left side to Dyerson. Dyerson with it, looking for DeJean on the elbow. Nothing there. They get it back down to Harms, down to the left side to Clausen. Clausen on the baseline, feeds it into DeJean. Layup up good. And number two on Aiden Vondrak as he got him across the wrist on the shot. That is going to be an and one for Beckett DeJean, a 27% free throw shooter on the season. The average is 12.6 rebounds per game. You know that free throw percentage is going to go up. Free throw on the way up and good. And right there's case in point.
Yep. Nothing but net on that one.
Vondrak to Dross, back to Vondrak. Vondrak across half court. Bounce pass up top to Tyler Schmidt, and that's going to be an over back. Schmidt trying to save it before it goes over and back, but unable to do so. And we're going to get a timeout called by Esac County. We'll step away with them back in 30 seconds right here on a Kick 106.7.
Perfect. The color, the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
10-2 right now in favor of the Falcons over the Raiders. Todd Bondrager calling the timeout. Steve, Todd's a good coach. He's got to get this club right now kind of settling in. You can just tell they're out of a rhythm here early in this game.
Yeah, they are. And sometimes it's just the intimidation factor too. We just got to get rid of that and just play loose.
Arms with it, looks for Ladwig. Instead goes to DeJean, back out to Ladwig. Back in DeJean on that right block. Shot up in good from Beckett DeJean.
Yeah, their low post game is really strong right now with that inlet pass.
12-2.
They do a nice job of running this press.
12-2 in favor. Drost in some troubles. Got to get it across half court. Now gets it to Schmidt. Tyler looking to drive. Back over to Drost. Bounce pass down. Now work it in. That was Vondrak to Drost. Now inside to right. Shot up no good. And Tony Clare there to clean it up.
Big sack, backside board and bucket.
So Clare picks it up. His first bucket here tonight. That'll make it 12-4. Out top to Harms. Harms back over now to the left side or right side, and Ladwig, a good left-handed shooter, knocks down the three, and it's 15-4. Vondrak now over to Drost. Drost with it. Pass tip stolen away by Harms. The layup is up in good. Easton Harms with his second bucket. 17-4. Vondrak with it again from Drost. Now gets it nearly now across half court. They'll double team him. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt back over now into the hands of Vondrak. He'll drive down the lane. Layup up no good. Luke Wright, the offensive rebound. Put back no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Ladwig for OABCIG.
That was the right decision by Aiden to take that in. He's just a little too hard off the glass.
Lob pass underneath that time from Clausen to DeJean. He'll feed it over to Dyerson. Dyerson with it on the left block. Lobs it back up top, and Harms will reset. 2:25 left at first quarter. Motor End player of the game coming up following the ball game. DeJean down in the corner. Has got the basketball. He's got it on the baseline. Now kicks it back out. They work it to Harms on the wing. Harms back to DeJean. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Going to go on Harms. A little bit of a push off there. And that'll be his first and the team's second. First sub here tonight.
Holding his ground.
Trayton Kolar going to check in. And he'll check into the ball game now. And it looks like he's going to come in for Clausen.
Brody Beckman checked in for the Raiders.
Brody Beckman checking in as well.
Caleb
Eichhorn checking in. So number 24 and number 3 on the court. Beckman with it. Now over to Drost. Drost across half court. Finds Beckman in the half court circle to Schmidt. They broke it easier that time. Now to Eichhorn. Back to Drost to Beckman. Drives down the left side. Beckman with it. Dribbled into a little bit of trouble that time, and now we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow is going to favor OABCIG.
Yeah, we're dribbling ourselves in too deep and not having an outlet for it. We're getting ourselves in trouble right now.
And that's where, not just this game, but the disappearance of the mid-range game. Everybody thinks you got to get all the way to the rim all the time.
Right.
Sometimes you're open for that 8-footer
That's
and
right.
you can take it.
You got to take it.
Harms with it on the left wing. Minute 45 left. They'll find DeJean down in the left corner. DeJean back up now to Harms. Back over to DeJean. Looks to drive. Got the baseline. Shows that athleticism. The runner up no good. Schmidt saves the rebound. But we're going to get it. We're going to call out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds. They're going to say that Schmidt got it off of that time. Trayton Kolar, who was standing out of bounds. So a good job by Tyler Schmidt to save that one off of Kolar. And
that's
Raiders
what I was hoping. We've got the ball in the middle of the floor against that press.
And work it down now to Eichhorn. Out kick out past to Drost right side. And are we going to get a hold call? We are, and that's going to go against OABCIG. And that is going to be on Easton Harms, his second.
Much better attack in the press that time, getting back into the offensive set.
Checking into the ball game now is Ethan Berenson. Berenson will check in for Harms, who has 2. 17-4 in favor of the Falcons. Raiders with the ball. Drost gets it in now to Eichhorn. Eichhorn with it. Back off now to Beckman. Beckman trying to penetrate in. Gets towards the elbow. Picks up the dribble, and out top now Drost will reset. Drost dribbles over towards the right side. Now comes back to the left side top of the key to Beckman. To the left wing to Blair. Claire with it, excuse me. Now to Beckman. Beckman driving down, runner up
Yes.
and good.
Good drive by Brody.
Brody Beckman, a 5'11 sophomore. Cuts it now to 17-6. Dump pass to the elbow to Kohler. Ball knocked away by Beckman. He's down on the floor with Kohler, and we're going to get a jump ball. And actually, that's 35, excuse me. Kyle Spots.
Yeah, good hustle by Brody at both ends of the floor there.
Yes. I noticed that the other night when he was here for the South Central Calhoun game. He'll play hard. Don't know if him and Lily are brother and sister, but they play similarly. No?
Yeah, they do. And I tell you what, he really stepped up in the football season as a D-back, too. I was really impressed with him coming off the bench.
Over to Drost, right side now. They'll feed it inside to Schmidt on the baseline. Step through move, shot up and good.
Yeah, that's just typical Tyler Schmidt there.
So strong. 17-8 now. DeJean with it. I'll work it left side. Handling the basketball was Berenson. Steal by Brody Beckman, and the pass going to be stolen away as he was trying to feed it to Drost. Long pass now down to DeJean. Get it over to the corner. Ladwig's a three up, no good. A rebound taken down by Beckman. 4 seconds left. Claire with it. Can the Raiders get a shot? Schmidt get a fire one up at the buzzer, off the glass, off the rim, no good. And OABCIG will lead it 17-6 as we head to the second quarter in 1 minute right here on Kick 106.7.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Falcons with the basketball as we get set to start the second quarter here tonight. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Hadwick with it on the left wing right now. Works it down to the corner to Harms, but stolen away. Eichhorn, though, lands on the sideline.
Good hustle by Kim.
Yes,
good
absolutely.
hustle.
I like him, too. Liked what I saw the other night.
He's going to be okay. Quiet kid, but works hard.
Harms gets it in. Ladwig with it up top. Back over to Harms on the left wing. Raiders stay in their 2-3 zone down to the baseline. They'll feed it into the lane. DeJean attacks, and he's going to draw the foul and get himself to the free throw line. That one could go on Tyler Schmidt, and that is going to be the call, number 1 on the 6'3 senior.
He did a nice job. I think he probably caught a little bit of body when he came from behind there, but good help defense.
DeJean hits the first free throw, 2 of 2 tonight. And I'm going to say this here real quick, Steve. I feel for a guy like Beckett, DeJean. You have a brother like Cooper that comes through. I know what it was like having 2 brothers that were really good athletes and great in the classroom as well that come through. He misses that second free throw. There's a lot of pressure sometimes on those younger ones.
Better believe it.
He's handled it pretty well here so far. Shot in the lane, up and good that time for the Falcons off of the steal, and they lead it here 20 now at 2-8.
They got a younger brother in 7th grade that's going to be a good one too. So
Beckman with it. Long pass going to be tipped out of bounds that time. Tipping it away is Clausen. 20-6 in favor of the Falcons. Schmidt will inbound right in front of the Falcon bench. Looking to get it into Drost. Nothing there. Now he'll get it up top to Beckman. Beckman with it, handles it. Over to the right side to Eichhorn. Up top now to Drost. Drost looking for some help. Gets it over to Beckman. Beckman finds Eichhorn left side in the lane to Schmidt. Duck under move. Started right, came back left. Duck under the defense, lays it up and in.
Really got good footwork.
20-10 our score now. Ladwig left side, skip pass over to the right side now. Ball knocked away. DeJean will come out of there with it. DeJean with it back over to Harms. His 3 on the way up and good.
They've definitely got some shooters from the perimeter.
Yeah.
And if they draw us out too far, they work the baseline game really well.
23-10, 6.5 left here first half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Beckman gets across half court, stopped, and now we're going to get a jump ball as reaching in there that time was DeJean and tying him up. DeJean almost came away with the steal. But the possession arrow will favor East Sac County. Should be Raider basketball. The Falcons got it to start this second quarter.
Cale Niehaus checked back in the ball game. So did Aiden Vondrack.
Vondrack back in as well. Claire will check out, as does Drost. Got to stop getting it across half court, Steve, and then stopping and picking up that dribble. They're using that half court line as another defender. Eichorn on the right side, over to Beckman, fires up a three, right side, top of the key, up no good. Tyler Schmidt had the rebound, knocked away. And coming out of there with it is Ladwig, off now to Beckett. Beckett will push it ahead. They work it to Arms, drives in, back out to Beckett, pump fake, drives in. Eugene kick out pass left side, Ladwig's three up good. They really do a nice job of spacing.
They do, and he's really got a nice looking shot.
26-10. Reminds me of Holly to Marie back when they played.
Yes.
Inside Tyler Schmidt, up layup good. Draw the foul and get himself to the free throw line. That foul going to go on Dyerson. That is going to be his first. So Schmidt at the line. He's got 8 so far here tonight, 26-12. Free throw from Schmidt up in good. Schmidt now with 9. The Raiders
Luke Wright
at
back
13
in the ball
points.
Game for Caleb
Luke Wright
Eichorn.
comes in for Eichorn. 5:44 left here in the half.
I think that says a lot there too, Jeff. We got 13 points. Tyler's got 9 of them.
Yep.
And it's pretty balanced scoring for the Falcons. You know,
Yep.
they've got several guys that can put points. We got to get Tyler some help.
Dyerson with it, off now to Clausen. DeJean pops out. They'll find him. Three-point shot on the way. Up no good. Niehaus battles for the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Officials looking at each other. They're going to discuss it. Don't know for sure who that one is. It's going to be Raider basketball. And Steve, you and I didn't get a good look because both of the players that were battling for it had their backs to us.
I agree.
And we couldn't really see it, but the officials, a nice job of conferring with each
right
other.
Away.
Yep.
I thought they did a nice job.
Schmidt with it over to Niehaus, to Wright, back now to Beckman. Beckman drives down right side, runner on the way up and good.
That's much better movement.
Good attack from Brody Beckman. It's down to an 11-point game here at 26-15. DeJean out high near the 10-foot line on the volleyball floor. Over to the left side now. Dyerson with it. Dyerson hands it off. Ladwig attacks on the baseline, dribbles all the way out onto the right side. Gets it back to Dyerson, back over. And they leave him wide open. Got to know the shooters. This time he misses it. And the rebound to Vondrack, his second. Vondrack in some trouble. We'll get it off now to Schmidt. Schmidt will get it up across half court down to Niehaus on the right side. Underneath the right, nice catch under the rim. And the shot up no good though. And the rebound taken down by Dyerson for OABCIG. He'll penetrate in. Scoop shot up no good. Luke Wright will come down with a rebound and saves it to Niehaus before getting bumped out of bounds. Vondrack over to Niehaus. Back to Vondrack. Vondrack over to Beckman. Left side top of the key. Looking to drive again. Gets to the free throw line. Cut off. Finds Vondrack. Right side to Niehaus. He can shoot the three. It's up no good. And DeJean comes down with a weak side rebound.
Good look for Cale. He just didn't knock it down.
Timeout going to be called by the Falcons. They lead at 26-15. 4:02 left in the first half of play. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
Iowa State leading Iowa 18-17, just under 9 left in the first half. You can listen to that game on KCIM or keep watching this one here and listening to it on Kick and on our YouTube live stream. Go to YouTube, search 1380 KCIM. Falcons right now on top of the Raiders. 26-15 midway through the second quarter. Jeff Blankman, Steve Nutzman with you. Tyler Bruner running our video coverage, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Tiffany back in our kick studio, making sure I don't mess things up too bad. DeJean's pull-up jumper up, no good. Nice box out by Cale Niehaus to get the rebound.
He did it. He sized up where the shot was coming from, did a nice job of bodying up.
Vondrak down the left side, cut off, gets it up top to Niehaus. Now over to Drost. Drost feeds it into Schmidt just outside the right block. Gets cut off, now just goes up over the defender and has got such a nice soft touch. He knocks that one in.
I think if we can get the ball down to him to every time in the low post, it's almost 2.
Yeah, he is so explosive. And he's got, we talked about it earlier, his footwork
is really good.
Impressive. Yep. Kohler with it. He'll drive into the lane. Tough left-handed runner up, no good. Niehaus had the rebound, lost it. Kohler comes up with it, feeds it inside. Clausen misses the shot, and Schmidt will clear the rebound, his second. Off now to Vondrak across half court. Vondrak out to Luke Wright. 2:38 left. They'll bounce it inside again to Schmidt. Pump fake got the defender in the ear. They're not going to call a foul, but they'll give the ball over to East Sac County. That was one of those that I think it was off Schmidt, but it was fouled. They didn't want to call the foul, so he just gave the ball back to East Sac.
I agree. Yep, it was a good head fake by Tyler in the first place.
And I thought he got hit on both sides.
I did too.
Niehaus, Vondrak will check out. Claire and Beckman back onto the floor. Drost inbounds pass underneath the Luke Wright. Can't get the 2-footer. And the rebound taken down that time by DeJean.
Execution was perfect.
DeJean all the way to the rim. Nobody cut off the dribble penetration. He gets all the way to the rim, lays it in with the left hand. He's got 10. They'll lead 11 at 28-17.
Yeah, that really hurts.
Beckman across half court again. Stops right by the half court line. Harms will come up with a steal. And the layup is up in good. That time for Easton Harms. And we're going to get a timeout called by Todd Bontrager. And I get the sense, Steve, that one of the first things he might say is quit getting across half court and coming to a stop, because they're using you're doing it right in front of the scorer's table a lot of times. So they got the sideline and they got the half court line. You've got 4 defenders around you, really, in a way.
Yeah, you can see the frustration on Todd's face when we did it. And we've done it numerous times.
Yep.
But the times that we've gotten the ball to the middle of the floor and attacked, we've gotten good looks at the basket.
Want to give a quick shout out as well to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me, giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day, a 2019 Ford Ranger. Just under 10,000 miles on it. It is a 4-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com for a picture with more details. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of Warranty Forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. That'd be a good retirement vehicle, Steve.
Yeah, it would be, but I got to ask you, does the Kelly Blue Book value go up because you're driving it? I got to know.
The good thing is it's a different vehicle that I drive than what they're trying to sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not driving that Ranger.
All right.
Tyler Schmidt going to penetrate inside to Luke Wright, and he'll draw some contact and get himself out. That's the one question everybody always asks me. I don't want to buy a vehicle after you drove it, so is that the one you're driving?
I had to ask what the Kelly Blue Book does to it.
Yeah. I think it would make it go up, but, you know. Luke Wright at the line, knocks down the first one. Raiders 2-2 at the line here in the ballgame. They trail it 30-18. Second free throw coming up here for Wright. It's on the way. It is up, no good, and the rebound taken down that time by DeJean, and then Beckman jumps
Brody
the pass
read that
lane.
from half court, did a really nice job.
Off to Tyler Schmidt, shot blocked by DeJean. Schmidt will come up with his own rebound, and this time just jumps a little higher and lays it up and in. Didn't get his feet under him on that first jump. 30-20. That's not taking anything away from DeJean, because he can explode just as well. Ladwig with it up top. Those are two special athletes. Ladwig bounces it now into the hands of Clausen. Backdoor cut. Layup is up and good for Berenson. That is his first. 32-20 now in favor of OABCIG. Beckman with it. Over to the left side to Drost. Drost bounce pass inside. They find Tyler Schmidt again on the left side of the rim. He'll lay it up and in. Luke Wright going to pick up that assist.
Yeah, Luke had a great pass there.
32-22. Berenson gets it off to Ladwig. They've done a nice job of taking away his open three-point look since he missed that one. Kolar with it now. Up top it comes to DeJean. 35 seconds left here in the half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. DeJean, lob pass inside to Kolar, just over his reach. Turnover, going to give it back over to the Raiders. And Steve, a bucket here, you go in at halftime down single digits. You got to feel pretty good with the way this game started out.
I'm thinking the same way. With as many turnovers as we've had, we could do that. That'd be awesome.
Beckman with it. Kick pass up top, but there is DeJean jumping the pass lane, and he will two-handed stuff. And there's the technical foul. Yep, pulled himself up where his chest was at the rim after the dunk. And the technical foul going to go on back at DeJean, and he knew it right away. That was a great play by him to jump that pass lane. And then the coach is arguing that he was afraid of the ball underneath, but you can hang, you can't do a chin up, and that's
correct.
He pulled it where his chin was above the rim. Great player. I'm not trying to say anything bad about him. I just understand the technical. 34-22. Tyler Schmidt knocks down the free throw.
Yeah, I have no problem with how he went up to do it, but he hung there a little too long.
Yep, second one on the way up, no good. That was a pretty dunk, though.
It was.
He made it look really easy.
He got up quite a ways.
Yeah, looked a little like Tyler Bruner trying to dunk.
I was going to say more like Jeff Blankman, but I'll...
Maybe 40 years ago, but no longer today. I'll tell you, well, maybe not 40. I was only 10 then. I don't think I could dunk at 10. Raiders, though, with the ball now, 16.8 seconds left, still down 11, a chance to get it to single digits before
which
half.
I think still huge.
They get it into Tyler Schmidt. Schmidt now over to Beckman. Beckman defended by Kolar out top. They try to pop out right, but the ball stolen away by Kolar. Kolar will drive down, layup no good, but he is going to draw a foul down on the other end. Him and Luke Wright both going to the floor, 6.6 seconds left. And that foul going to go on to Luke Wright. And that is going to be number 1 on him. Only the fourth team foul against the Raiders here in the half. That 2-3 zone really keeps them from getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, when they play it right, we stay out of foul trouble.
Trayton Kolar had been perfect from the line this year, but misses the first one.
And you didn't jinx him because he missed it before you said anything.
Absolutely. Luke Wernemont going to check in now for the Raiders. Also checking back in is going to be Aiden Vondrak. Tony Clare will check out, as will Beckman. Raiders will have 6.6 seconds to work with if they get the rebound off of the miss or if the shot's made. Free throw from Kolar up, no good. The rebound taken down by Vondrak, and he is going to lose it out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back over, and you can just see the frustration in Todd's face right now. He just doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
30-second timeout going to be called by OABCIG. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. Jason Phillips already up here in the broadcast area here, the Gatorade broadcast booth. He'll be, of course, talking with us a little bit later in the halftime. We'll talk with one of the girls, I think, first, as he's got other media responsibilities here tonight. Meredith Brown scheduled to come up, he says. So we appreciate that. Going to talk to our motor end player of the game.
Darn right. That'd be great.
Got to get all my stuff set up to be able to do my video interviews here pretty quick. Beckett DeJean get an inbound. Falcons with 4.3 seconds. They get it right back to him. Drives in the lane. Pull up. No good. Tip up. No good. And we are through the first half of play. Falcons will lead it here 34-23. Raiders did score 17 in that quarter, but I think turned it over on their last 4 possessions and had some chances. They gave up 17 as well. 34-23 our score at the halftime. Roselle Mutual halftime report next right here on Kick 106.7.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
I don't know.
I'm going to try to get over to Palmer. Roselle Mutual halftime report right now being brought to you by Mackey Motors here for our video interview, as well as Meredith Brown is joining us. And Meredith, congratulations. Girls off to a slow start tonight, down 5-0, but came roaring back. Up by 7, I think, at the end of the first quarter. You go on to win it here tonight, pick up the first win of the season. Yeah. This one's got to feel pretty good.
It does feel good. We knew that this was one that we could get tonight, and we came out and we showed it. And every time we started to get on a run, we kept it going and going and going. And we just built up that momentum.
You knew you were going to have a tough matchup inside with the Chernbeck girl. How did you feel like you played against her, and why were you guys able to maybe take advantage of some things inside as the game went on?
So she got 3 fouls real early in the game, so we knew, she's not out there, we need to go. And I think we did pretty well with that. We also did pretty well guarding her, fronting her, and we always had some backside help. And if we didn't have that backside help, we made up for it and scored on the next possession. Talk
about that, because my guess is to be able to have that backside help, there had to be good communication on the court. Yes. Talk about that tonight and how maybe it was better than in previous games.
Yeah, I'd say so. They seemed to keep Riley down low, only Riley on their offense, so it was kind of hard to decide who's going to take backside help, and it was usually 1 or 2 of the same girls, so we just designated those girls, you got to stay in the lane and help with that. And I think we got the steals quite a few times on the overhead pass. So
got to bring up the bench play tonight. You had some girls come off, Lily Beckman, Jenna Ashinger, I thought, yes, 2 especially, that came in, brought you guys kind of a spark in that first half.
Yes.
What did you see from them 2 tonight?
Lily's always out there hustling, trying her hardest. She's always diving on the floor for balls and stuff. And Jennifer, she just brings out good vibes to the team, and she's always wanting to shoot. She didn't want to shoot after a few times. We're like, no, just keep shooting, keep doing your thing, and she started getting in a groove.
Yeah, hit that big 3 to cut it to 8-7. You guys then took that 9-8 lead. You had that big shot. I got to ask you about the one that you banked in. Steve told me to make sure I ask you about that. Yeah, you had a nice smile on your face when you turned. Did you call bank or?
No, so I'm not usually one who goes for bank shots. All rim on that, and so I turned around and started laughing because that's not like me at all. And I don't usually take that shot either, so I was surprised.
Make that one, did that help give, because it was from right around the elbow, so right around the free throw line. Did that help give you that confidence? You stepped up late in the game and really knocked in some big free throws.
Yeah, like I said, I don't usually shoot from up there, so I know I need to start doing that more often and knew that was my chance. But yeah, free throws, I've been struggling in the beginning of the year, and now I'm finally understanding, calm down, bend your knees, and pay attention on where you're shooting and stuff, and it showed tonight, and I'm glad I was able to do that.
Mary Bontrager scoreless in the first half. What did you guys do to get her going a little bit in the second half? She had 7 in that third quarter.
Basically, we were talking in the locker room, if you're going to miss a shot, just keep shooting. Like, if we're going to score, we just got to keep shooting. And tonight we shot, 18 more shots than we usually do, or want to anyway. So it was pretty good.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here. Always fun to get to watch you play. Appreciate you coming up and joining us here at halftime. Getting Meredith Brown, let's get head coach Jason Phillips working his way into the headphone area here, or the post-game recap area here. And Coach, congratulations. I can tell you're excited to be on video here tonight.
Sure I am.
Go ahead and lift that
yes,
mic up.
Sure.
I'm
very excited.
Absolutely. You got to be excited. That's a good win for the ball club here tonight. Girls really came out after maybe the first couple of minutes of the game and played really well.
We needed it. We've out of the first 3 games, we played one good game. First game was not so well, and the third one wasn't very good either. But we bounced back. And that's a tribute to the girls. They kind of understand what they have to do to be successful, and that's good. I don't need to yell at them or make them do certain things. They know, and that's a good senior class that leads us.
Coach, a lot of different players got going offensively for you. Jen Ashinger had some points there. Carly Fisher comes out and pours in 17, knocks down some threes. Meredith Brown with a double-double. Mary Bontrager scoreless in the first half, scores 9 in the second half. Kendall Quirk tonight played well for you. Lily Beckman off of the bench. So a lot of girls contributing. That's got to be a big confidence boost for this team as a whole.
It is, and I think they're gaining a little bit more confidence playing with everybody.
Yep.
When you have young kids that come in off the bench and they haven't played with them before, that confidence you need to build it, okay? And that's what we're doing. And the best part about this is 9 girls.
Yep.
I can run 9 girls, and you know what? I'm not losing a whole lot. Yeah, there may not be the best shooters on them, but they all hustle really hard and they play defense. And that's the best part about them. And we're gonna keep plugging away and get that confidence between all 9 of us, and I'd love to have another one. We're looking for that 10th girl, and I've told them I want 10. I want to run the ball, and when you have 4 extra girls, you can give some of them girls that are playing a lot of minutes a little bit extra time, and it seems to help.
Coach, at times I thought got a little stagnant on the offensive end, didn't move, but man, when you guys shared the basketball, the passing was really pretty, and I thought Kaiten Sangert tonight had some really good passes for you, picking up some assists.
And she's our best passer, and I've told her many times, I said, you have the green light. Anytime you think you can get it there, you do it. And she does a really good job. She's taller than everybody. She sees the floor well, and she's strong, and she makes good passes. So, yeah, she does a good job for us there. And, we did get a little stagnant, but that's because I thought we got a little tired. I run some new people in there. We got that energy back, and when we had a little bit of energy, we looked a lot better. So they're going to see more subbing and more energy out of all of us.
Defensively, how did you feel like you played tonight? Because I thought you did a pretty good job controlling both Schrader and Scherdenbeck tonight.
When you play a girl that's tall and got long arms, it's hard.
Yep.
Especially when you're short. And we're not overly tall by any means, but we played well. We fronted the big girl inside, and we tried to push everybody left as much as we could. And so that kind of took them out of their rhythm a little bit to get into their offense, because they really were right-handed or right-sided really hard when I saw them. So, yeah, that's something that we worked on in practice, and it worked. So that's a good thing.
Coach, appreciate you joining us. Glad you got to do a video interview here tonight. We'll get this posted later on tonight.
You betcha. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jeff.
Head coach Jason Phillips again with the ESAC Raiders. They pick up the win earlier tonight against OABCIG. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back. We've got the second half that's coming up for you next, right here on Kick 106.7. 30 seconds.
Robinson Runkey, CBA. Team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
To welcome you back here again at Roselle Mutual Insurance, again our proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Give them a call, 712-792-4525. And again, thanks to all of the folks down there, again, at Roselle Mutual. They have been a great halftime sponsor for us for the last several years. Jeff Blankman, Steve Nutzman back here with you, just getting started in the third quarter here. Falcons with a 34-23 lead. They'll have the basketball. DeJean with it out high on the right side, works it over to Ladwig. Ladwig looking to drive in, cut off. Works it now over to Clausen. Clausen looking to penetrate in. Ball knocked away, but into the hands of Harms. Now off to DeJean. DeJean picked up by Schmitz out top. Raiders, Steve, going man-to-man to open up this second half. That's a rarity for them. It's not that they won't do it, but that's not something that Coach Bontrager really likes, as Niehaus comes up with the rebound off the miss.
No, he likes that 2-3 zone, and he runs it, coaches it very well, but I think we were getting too stagnant, and I think he wants more movement out of us, and so I think that's what he's trying to do here and get us back in the ball game.
Cale Niehaus on the left side, now off into the hands of Von Drack to Schmidt on the right side, goes inside to right, pump fake, goes up off the rim and up and good.
You know, that's a big basket for Luke. He missed a couple bunnies first half. That's a little confidence builder there.
34 now 25. Arms with it out top, picked up by Dross, looking to drive. They'll work it to DeJean. They're running a motion offense. Ball tipped that time by Ladwig, and then into the hands of Clausen, back to Ladwig. They were a little out of sync offensively right now, is the Falcons.
I think they're taking off guard a little bit. They were going man because we don't generally do that.
Harms fadeaway jumper, right baseline shot up, no good. Wright comes down with the rebound, his third of the ball game. Now off to Von Drack. Von Drack here will bring it up, works it down to Niehaus in the left corner. Niehaus off to Drost. Drost back off into the hands of Von Drack, drives down the lane, kick out pass to Niehaus, three on the way, good.
You know, that's the best ball movement, Jeff, I think we've seen this game on the offensive end. With the passes were good, the movement was good.
Aiden Von Drack with a great kick out that time. That's what dribble penetration into the lane can do for you. It's down to a 6-point game, another miss for the Falcons, but Von Drack unable to squeeze that one in. It'll be out of bounds off of him.
That was good hands by Cale in the first place to tip the pass.
Kyle Spott's going to check into the ball game now. He'll check in for Clausen for the Falcons. DeJean looking to get it inbounds, getting close to that 5 count. Lobs it up now to Harms. Harms with it. Dribbles over to the left side, top of the key. Gets it back off into the hands now of Dyerson. Dyerson to DeJean. DeJean down the left side. Runner blocked by Schmidt. Niehaus will come down with a rebound for the Raiders. Chance to make this a 4-point ball game. Von Drack drives in, gets it off now to Drost, now to Schmidt. Schmidt penetrates in. Shot up off the rim, no good. Ladwig comes down with the rebound. Ahead, driving in DeJean. Tough runner up, no good. Rebound tipped. It's going to be out of bounds off of Schmidt. As Niehaus kind of tipped it off of him that time, and he wasn't anticipating that. 5:29 left here, third quarter. Iowa State up 12 now, 36-24, 42 seconds left in the first half of that game in Ames tonight. Beckman will check into the game now for Von Drack.
Hilton Magic might be back.
Otzelberger's done a really nice job so far.
He really has.
Oh, they leave Dyerson wide open, but Luke Wright comes over and swats it out of bounds. He was wide open on the rim on the left side, but didn't see the big guy coming over.
Yeah, and Luke did a great job reacting to that.
DeJean again looking to get it inbounds. Lobs it up top now on the left side to Ladwig. Ladwig defended out there by Drost. Rolls down to the right wing, up top now to DeJean, left side top of the key. DeJean dribbles over towards the right side. 5:15 left, now over to the wing, up top to Dyerson. Dyerson down the lane. Pump fake, spins back in the lane, little right-handed jump hook up, no good. Dyerson battles for the rebound. He's going to be tied up by Beckman. Possession error will favor Esac County. Great job by Beckman. Got beat off the dribble, but didn't get fooled on the pump fake.
And he just held his ground.
Yep. Eichhorn checks in now for Drost for Esac County. Really good start to the second half here for the Raiders.
Here's where we got to get better. We're back facing the press now. We struggled first half on this.
Get it to Eichhorn. Ahead now to right down in the right corner. Skip pass left side. Beckman open for three. That one is partially blocked. And the rebound taken down that time by Spots for OABCIG. Off to Harms. Harms will drive in. Lost the ball. But we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to go against the Raiders.
It's on Brody.
That's going to be on Brody Beckman, number 24, and that is going to be number 1 on him. First foul here in the second half against the Raiders. Beckman coming over to talk with Coach Bontrager as Harms goes to the free throw line. Has not attempted one yet tonight. Perfect on the season, and the first one's up in good. 35 now to 28. They were 2 of 5 from the free throw line in the first half. Raiders were 3 of 5. Harms' second free throw coming up. It's on the way. It is up. It is good. He'll knock down both, and the lead is up back to 8 at 36 to 28.
We need to answer here and stay within that 6 range here.
Beckman back to Schmidt. Lob pass ahead and jump in the passing lane that time with spots, but the ball ends up lost, and then Wright had it, stolen away that time. And Dyerson gets it down and leaves it off for DeJean, who lays it up and in. He's now got 14, 12 of those in the first half, and the lead extended back to 10. And the pressure again, Steve, is creating just enough of this.
Yes.
That OABCIG's been able to get some rhythm offensively.
And again, we're stopping the ball right across the half line and just getting in trouble.
And now they're trapping in the half court as well. DeJean tips the pass. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, though. Brody Beckman hustled down and knocked it off of DeJean. DeJean was running full speed trying to catch up to it. And nice job that time by Brody Beckman. And DeJean kind of walks by him and taps him on the side. I think that was his way of saying nice job.
Yep. I don't think he saw that coming.
Yep. Beckman with it. They'll work it left side now to Eichhorn. Eichhorn picks up the dribble, gets it to Beckman. Beckman bounce pass over to Niehaus right side. Pump fake. Travel going to be called. I don't know if that move is always a travel. I think the officials have started to call that over the last 5 years, but I don't know if it's always a travel. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be called by East Sac County. It's a full timeout. We're back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me, giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events. On my 4th vehicle from them now. But a different vehicle is the New Way Ford feature vehicle, a 2019 Ford Ranger, under 10,000 miles, 4-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website, 1380kcim.com. Picture with more details there as well. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. They work the ball inside now to DeJean, just in from that right elbow, about a step inside of that, and now we're going to get a 5-second call. Good defense by Tyler Schmidt.
Yes.
38-26 Iowa State at the halftime here. Pressure again by the Falcons. Raiders will bring it up. They get it to Eichhorn. Now off to Vondrak, ahead to Luke Wright. Ball going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with East Sac County.
And I think, Jeff, from the point you made earlier, their long arms getting in the passing lanes has really caused us some trouble. We look
get
like
it into
open.
Schmidt, takes it strong to the hole, shot blocked. It's going to end up out of bounds. It's going to stay. No, they're going to give it over to the Falcons. A little bit surprised on that one. Rutgers knocking off Purdue tonight as well.
Really?
So number 1 goes down in men's basketball on the college side.
Any given night.
38-28. Arms over to Ladwig, hasn't made a 3 for a while, fires that one up, misses it. Luke Wright comes down with the rebound, his 4th. Now Vondrak will bring it up, gets it across half court, flips it off to Eichhorn on the left side, to Schmidt over to the right side to Clare. Back up top now. Vondrak penetrates in, gets it back off into the hands of Eichhorn, off to Clare. Clare will drive in, lost the dribble. DeJean coming out of there with it. He's on the break again. Left-handed layup up good. Count the basket. And he is going to be fouled on the play up by Aiden Vondrak. And that one, maybe not the foul you wanted in that situation.
No.
Turnover on one end. Turns into points and free throws for Beckett DeJean. He's now got 16 here on the night. Free throw on the way up and good. 41-28. Raiders on a run. They had a chance. They were down 6. Eichhorn with it. Now penetrates in. Bounce pass underneath the Claire, and the layup's up and good. Nice look that time by Beckman.
And nice finish by Claire on that. Kept himself under control. We needed a basket bad there.
Harms over to Kohler on the left side. 2.5 left, third quarter. Dyerson with it, looking to drive now on right. Spins in the lane. Kick pass tipped into the backcourt by Vondrack, but tracked down by Harms. Harms crosses over, now crosses back over again. Little step back move to the elbow. Kick pass down to Kohler, left corner. Off to Ladwig on the left side. Ladwig looking to drive against Eichhorn. Gets under the rim. Kick pass up top to Dyerson. Left side to DeJean. He'll drive in. Dump pass in the lane to Dyerson. Dyerson, pump fake, finds the cutter Ladwig. Left-handed layup, no good. And Wright will come down with his 5th rebound for East Sac. Off to Drost. 1:50 left here, third quarter. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Schmidt looking to drive in. Kick pass back out now. Eichhorn drives in, dribbled it off the foot that time. Kohler, Ladwig picks it up, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. That's either going to be Eichhorn, and that is going to be what it is. It's either Eichhorn or Schmidt. It'll be on Caleb Eichhorn. That is going to be number 1 on the 6-foot sophomore.
Boy, as soon as Tyler touches the ball, he's triple teamed right away immediately.
Saw that the other night against South Central Calhoun, especially in the second half.
They really collapsed on him.
He's going to have to figure out how to work against that, I think, until other guys until other guys start knocking down some shots where they can't collapse on him. Harms with it. Over to Dyerson out high on the right side. Now to Kohler out high left side, top of the key. Ladwig on the right side. Kick pass over to the left side. Dyerson thought about the 3. Now drives in. Wants to spin. Luke Wright did a nice job. That move's the move he uses all the time. He gets to you and then he spins back to his left. Now a nice cut underneath, and DeJean able to get it from Dyerson and lay it up and in. 43-30 now in favor of the Falcons. Drost ahead to right, back over to Drost. Had the 3, doesn't take it. It was a couple of steps behind the line. I'll work it over to Eichhorn. Eichhorn going to drive in. Dump pass inside to Claire. Shot up off the rim, no good. Schmidt tips the rebound, but Harms will come up with the loose basketball for the Falcons. Yep. That was a nice little kick pass inside. Dyerson again open. They're going to let him take that 3, but he doesn't want to. Off to Kohler. Kohler will drive in. Over to the left side to Harms on the baseline. Harms with it. Gets it off now. Dyerson with it. Left side top of the key. Hands it off Ladwig. Ladwig looking to drive. Takes it in. Left-hand layup. Up in good for Ladwig. His first 2-point bucket here tonight. And that lead is 45-30. 20 seconds left here in the half. Wright's pass tipped. Needed a bounce pass on that one. Harms comes up with a loose ball off to Dyerson. Dyerson with it now into the hands of Ladwig. Falcons will settle for the final shot here of the quarter. Ladwig over to the left side, penetrates down, now backs it out. This pass tip stolen away that time by Eichhorn. Shot from the half court at the buzzer up, no good. And we are through 3 quarters of play, 45-30 in favor of OABCIG. Raiders got off to a really good start, but didn't close that quarter strong. We're back with the fourth quarter and 1 minute here on Kick 106.7.
From puttings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Falcons with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter of play here. Arms with it over to the left side to Dyerson. Dyerson up top now to Kohler. Kohler defended out there by Clare. Over to the right side now, Ladwig. Ladwig will back it out. Kick pass over to the left side, top of the key to Kohler. Kohler back over to the right side, top of the key to Dyerson. Now hand it off just behind the free throw line to Jean. Back over to Kohler, left side, up top to Ladwig. Pretty good ball movement here, but not a lot of motion in that offense. Shot up no good by Ladwig. Wright comes down with his 6th rebound. Stevie's done a nice job on the boards here tonight.
He really has. We get him to score a little bit to help out. That's going to be huge.
Schmidt with it after it was almost stolen away from Drost. He'll get it back from Schmidt. His three-point shot is up no good.
Nice
Tony
rebound
Clare
by
with the
Tony Clare.
offensive rebound. Put back no good. And rebound then taken down by Dyerson. Dyerson dribbles it out, kicks it over to Ladwig. Ladwig going to drive in. Layup is up and good. Got through about 3 defenders, Steve. A little too easy over on that far side and able to get to the rim for a 17-point lead.
And he just, same thing again.
Another
He's so
steal.
quick.
Yep. And going to get a reach-in foul now on Western Draw. So Raiders came out, cut this down to 6. Falcons went back to that pressure. Turnover starting to start again here. Coach Bontrager will get this fixed over the Christmas break.
Yeah, I could see the frustration down here before where we should have bounced past and then it's just the little things like that that we're not doing. They're just killing us.
Yeah, and you see a lot of that anymore. Everybody thinks the pass has got to be up high.
Yeah, exactly.
Fake that pass, reach around, throw the bounce pass. It's
a
always
lost
there.
art.
Yep. Dyerson with it. Those are the things that I would hope that AAU and club coaches will work on.
That and the jump stop.
Yep, the jump stop, yeah. Kohler with it. Back over now to Harms. Harms near the sideline on the right side. Gets it down to DeJean against Schmidt. He'll back it out. Now works it off into the hands of Berenson. Berenson tries to feed Harms. Ball is lost. And coming out of there with it is Carter Hogriff. Hogriff going to come up with a loose ball. His first appearance here tonight. They'll get it now to Niehaus. Niehaus driving in. Floater up no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Berenson for OABCIG. Berenson dribbles it off his foot, but they're going to say it was last touched by the Raiders.
I didn't see that. I thought it was off his foot.
Yep. Clausen going to come into the game now for Dyerson for OABCIG. They'll inbound on the baseline. None of the other officials corrected it, so it had to have gotten tipped that we didn't see on this end. Lob pass comes in high to Berenson. Berenson with it, dribbles over to the right side. They'll work it off now to DeJean. The left side top of the key to Kohler. They bounce it back in now, trying to work on the inside is Clausen. He'll lose it out of bounds, but Drost tipped that one away, so it'll stay with the Falcons. 5:59 left here in this ball game. Jeff Blankman, Steve Nutzman with you. Got our video package running right now, powered by New Way Ford. His Kohler baseline jumper from the left side, no good. Rebound batted around. It comes down to Berenson. His runner in the lane up, no good. And tracking down the rebound, Tyler Schmidt. He's his 4th only tonight. And now he has it stolen away by Kohler, who's going to fire up a 3, no good. And the rebound taken down by Vondrack. And I say only his 4th, as Todd Vondrager calls the timeout. I'm just so used to him having 15, 16 rebounds by this point.
Yes, exactly.
It's amazing to see him with just 4.
They've taken him out of the game in the second half.
They really have. 47-30 our score. We'll stop away, take a break. Back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Steve, we've got a second here during this timeout. You got a chance to go back with some of your former teammates to the Dome this year during the football playoffs. That had to be a fun experience.
It was a great experience. They honored the 50 years of the playoffs and the teams that were in the very first one, and Wall Lake was in it. We played Hamburg. We actually lost in the first round that year, but it was really exciting for us to go back and do that. And, you know, one of my coaches, Coach Cadwell's still with us. We just named the field after him, and that was awesome to be with him today. I got to see some of my I've heard from a lot of my teammates, and we had a great run there because the year after that we were ranked number 1 in the state. We ended up playing in the state finals, so it was just kind of brought back some really good memories.
Ball going to be tipped out of bounds. Yeah, that's sometimes you probably hadn't seen some of those guys in years.
Been a long time. And then talk to some of the players from the other teams that were
Yep.
in the playoff. It was really fun.
You said that might have been some of your favorite parts.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was.
Tyler Schmidt looking to inbound, 47-30 right now. We're going to get a foul away from the ball. I think that's going to go, and it is. It'll go on to number 13, Jackson Clausen. That is going to be his first team foul number 1 here in the half.
That's
against
crazy.
OABCIG. Yeah, they haven't called many fouls in this half. 4 on ESAC and 1 on OABCIG. Vondrak looking to inbound down on the baseline, struggling, and now finds Schmidt over on the left side. He'll drive in, step through, move, got his way through a couple of defenders and lays it up and in.
Yeah, good footwork again by Tyler.
47-32. Harms will bring it up. They work it over on the right side now to DeJean, defended out there by Hogriff. He's calling for a screen. They run a pick and roll, and now he fires it over the head of Harms. Somebody made a nice catch. I think that was Alex Schrader. Made a nice catch, and then, of course, the young guy sitting behind her as she's getting ready to throw it back out onto the court, bats it out of her hand, so it goes bounding back out onto the court. She turned around and just gave him a look.
Yeah, I bet she did, too.
Raiders with the basketball, Luke Wright with it. Now over to Schmidt on the right side. Drives in and crashing to the floor that time was Kohler. He was trying to draw out the charge. Schmidt able to knock down the wide open jump shot. And I like what the official did. He didn't call anything.
Nope.
And he just told the player get up because he flopped on that one.
He did. Yep. And Tyler just did a nice job of getting himself set and shot it.
Berenson with it. Now off to Kohler. Wasn't quite as good as LeBron James with the flop. Maybe that's why he didn't get the call. Inside to Clausen, out to Kohler, kicking out the 3 left side, up and good. He answers the well on the other end.
Yeah.
Trayton Kohler with his first bucket here. It's 50-34. Schmidt with it again. And it stops right across half court. Tried to throw it off of and does. Off of Berenson. It'll stay with the Raiders. Kevin Litter, a great guy, Husker fan.
Yeah.
Sitting
Husker
down
fan.
there. Great guy whether he's a Husker fan or not, but the addition of being a Husker fan makes it even better. Yep. Always enjoy getting to talk to Kevin when I come up here. Sitting down there by Chaps Wilkie, the AD and wrestling coach, and one of the assistant football coaches. Vondrak, nice take. Layup up, no good. Rebound taken down by DeJean for OABCIG.
Glad to see him take it to the hole hard and just didn't finish.
50-34. Ben Wellington sitting down here in the stands as well tonight.
Yeah.
Ben was baseball coach for a year or two, I think, up here.
2 years, yep.
Yep.
Did a nice job.
Harms loses it, but able to save it. They're going to say his toe was on the line. They're going to call him over and back, and it will be a Raider basketball with 3:36 left. Steve, got to get this really down into single digits in about the next minute or so, probably, to have a chance. Down right now, 16. Vondrak up top with it, dribbles over to the left side, bounces it off. Got our Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the ball game. Motor Inn of Cary, your premier Toyota Chevy and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and to collision. Another step through move by Tyler Schmidt. That'll make it now 50-36. DeJean going to bring it up, walks it up across half court. And if you're the Falcons, you don't need to be in a hurry right now. Kohler with it. Off to Harms, back over to DeJean. DeJean to Behrens. Now back to DeJean. Over to Kohler in the corner. Back to DeJean. And if I'm them, I just run that motion offense till they start fouling if they're going to.
I would agree, which is going to lead my next question to you. What's your opinion? What do you think the shot clock's going to do to high school basketball?
Mixed emotions about it. I think it might help the game a little bit as the ball tipped into the hands of Tyler Schmidt. I'll explain, but there's lots of things that make me fear it a little bit.
Me too.
Tyler Schmidt with it up top. Over to the right side now to Dross. Back off to Niehaus. Niehaus over to the left side to Vondrak. Inside to Schmidt. Goes underneath now to right. Misses the layup, and the ball going to be tipped out of bounds. I don't hate it if it's set right and done right, but one, it's one more thing for the officials to watch, and they've got enough going on. Two, they're not going to be lighting up the backboards, so we're going to have questions on whether or not the shot clock expired or not.
Yeah.
You know, three, you got to find somebody. All the schools have got to find somebody to be able to run it.
That's a struggle.
They got to find somebody to be able to pay for it. You know, you got to pay for it and put it in. Lob pass comes up top to Eichhorn. Pass tipped into the hands of Drost. He'll drive in. Shot blocked by Kohler. It'll bound out of bounds. And then my other thing is I do question. Some people say it's going to help teams that are not real good to get better because it's going to force them to shoot. I hate to put it this way because it sounds mean, but there are teams out there that struggle to get the ball up the court, struggle to get a good shot. Now you're going to tell them they've got to be able to get a good shot in 35 seconds,
Correct.
and I don't think that's going to make them better.
And if they're facing a full court press on top of it, it's going to be ugly.
Yep. Eichhorn's a runner-up, no good, and a whistle and a foul. Now, all the reasons the coaches that are 100% behind it, I understand the things they're saying.
Yeah.
I just have mixed emotions on it because
Right.
there's things that really make me very concerned whether or not it's going to make the game better.
Yeah, I agree.
Eichhorn at the line, first trip there this season. Free throw on the way, up
Nice
and good.
shot.
50-37. For me, the biggest concern is how do we get kids back out? We're getting a lot of kids that aren't going out for multiple sports anymore.
Correct.
Basketball, boys, especially girls, struggling to get kids out. Eichhorn misses that second free throw. Kohler comes down. We've got to figure out how to get kids to want to play athletics again. That's my biggest concern.
Multi-sport athletics.
Yes. Timeout called by the Falcons. We'll talk about that a little bit, Steve. It's one of the things I think sometimes I preach about it too much, but there's not a lot of multi-sport athletes. I talk to college coaches fairly regularly, not all the time, but fairly regularly. I never have had a college coach tell me I want a kid that specializes, but when you talk to kids, that's what they understand is that they have to work on that one sport year-round to get to college.
It's a misconception.
It is a misconception.
College coaches don't want that.
No.
And let's face it, if you look at even my son runs a gym down in Ankeny, and a lot of high school athletes train with him, and his best athletes down there are the multi-sport athletes, and that's in a 5A school.
Yep. And the thing that I hear from the college coaches is if you play one sport through your whole career, we know how good you're going to be because you've peaked.
Right.
You're going to get a little better, but not much better when you get to the college level. If you play multiple sports, we know once we focus you on that one sport, you've gotten better through your whole career. Now we can focus you on the one sport, and now you're going to explode.
Exactly.
The other thing is the injuries. You play one sport all the time, you wear out because you use the same muscles. We're seeing kids having surgeries on hips and backs and everything that we didn't have in our day.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
And it's because we played and we worked outside and we did everything to strengthen our whole body, and they're not doing that. And I'm saying these things not because I want kids out for everything because it makes the sports better. I'm saying it because it's healthier for the kids.
I agree 100%. And it's better for your school programs.
Yep.
The more participation, the better off you're going to be.
Yep. And now OABCIG, this is where I do say, and I get it, they're up 13. They're going to a complete stall game. They're running the ball, passing out at the half-court line. This is where the 35-second shot clock, I think, is a benefit.
Yeah.
Because
on the flip side of this, if a team can do ball control like this, it's kind of fun to watch sometimes.
It
if
is.
They can do it.
Harms will drive down, dumps it underneath, and they get the wide-open layup.
That just doesn't happen.
Nope. Clausen scores off of the assist. It's 52-37. Schmidt with it now to Drost, and he's going to be bumped in, fouled by Kohler. That'll be just their third. So they've got some fouls if they want to use them here, Steve. They don't have to, but they can use some fouls to take some chances. Yep. Now, I know sometimes I have parents say, you just preach about the multi-sport because it makes everything better for you as a radio broadcaster. And I'm like, might be a small part of it, but I care about the kids, and I want what's best for them.
Yes.
No.
And if you got a kid that's a really good athlete that's not out for multi-sports, look what he could do for those other programs in the school.
Absolutely.
Besides the one he's focusing on.
You learn different roles. You don't have to be the star in every sport.
Exactly.
You go to college, you may not be the star. You were so used to being the star. You get to college, you're not the star. You don't know how to handle it. As Tyler Schmidt feeds it in now to Luke Wright for the bucket. Don't want to forget to call the game and get too preachy here.
You know what? I'm glad to see Luke doing that too. If he can come on like that, that's going to help us down the road.
It certainly will. 40 seconds left in this one. Raiders going to fall to 0-4 on the season. OABCIG will improve to 2-1. We'll hopefully talk with head coach Todd Bontrager and maybe one of the Raiders coming up in our postgame, our Mackey Motors postgame. Appreciate Tyler Bruner hanging out with us here tonight, running our video broadcast, and thanks to Tiff Mack in the studio as well to come in and monitor the game for us here tonight. DeJean with the basketball, gets it off now. Into the hands of Bryson Kohler, who had checked in. They get it back to Bryson. I'll kick it back out now to DeJean. Schmidt will defend, 12 seconds left. Schmidt partially knocked that one away, but DeJean able to track it down. He'll penetrate in, dump pass. Good thing they didn't shoot. I wondered if they were going to. He was open to shoot, but they're just going to run out the clock. And the Falcons will win it here tonight by a final of 52-39. The Raiders had it down to 6 in the third quarter after being down 11 at the halftime, but Falcons went back to that pressure defense, full court press, and created enough turnovers to expand that lead. We'll step away. Our Mackey Motors postgame show coming up next right here on Kick 106.7.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
OABCIG winning here tonight in the boys game 52-39, and I'm sure Coach Bontrager, the biggest thing probably turnovers again tonight. I think too many of them, especially against the pressure. The biggest thing, we kind of talked about it several times, Steve, throughout the game, is getting it across half court, not getting it into the middle of the court, and then they would stop and get themselves trapped, and that would turn into turnovers, and it turned into quite a few points here tonight for the Falcons, really, and might have been the difference in the game.
I think it was, Jeff. I think, again, like you said, we had it down to 6 points in the third quarter. And all of a sudden it was back up to 17. And it was just turnovers where we didn't even get a shot.
Yeah.
And, I know Todd's frustrated with that, and I know he'll keep working on it. But it's just something we got to overcome right now. And we've got to find somebody else to help Tyler score on a consistent basis.
Yeah, absolutely. Down 16 a couple of different times in this game, even in the first half, down at one point 26-10. So it says a lot about them and what they were able to do to cut this from down 16 to down 6. So it tells you the possibilities and the capabilities of this team. Yep.
And I think some of it too, Jeff, is it comes back to a confidence issue.
Yep.
We didn't win a game in football at the varsity level.
Right.
And so here we're coming into basketball and we're starting out over, right away people say, oh, they're going to – no, that's not the way this is going to be, and you just got to fight through that and look what the girls have tonight. They got things turned around. The attitude started to turn. That was a huge building block for the girls tonight.
Yep.
The boys need something like that too.
Absolutely. Steve, I know you've got people wanting to talk to you here for work probably. Do you need to go?
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay.
Yep.
All right. They head to Newell tomorrow night. Probably not going to be any easier. A long athletic team. They're going to be fast. They're going to want to go up tempo. They're going to have guys that can match up with Tyler. Like you said, as soon as this team gets some other guys, I saw Luke Wright do some nice things. I think Brody Beckman looks like he's got a chance. Vondrak can get to the rim. Just needs to slow down a little bit once he gets there.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah. And that's a hard thing to do is go
is.
fast to get to the rim.
It is.
But then be slow and under control when you're in the air. And it takes a little bit for kids sometimes to get used to that. But I think once he does that, he's got that ability to get to the rim, and that'll help.
Right. Yep, I agree. Get him some help on the baseline. Get somebody to be consistent. I really like the play of Brody Beckman tonight.
Yes.
Really hustled well out there. I thought he played really well. And, we get some of those kids to step up and knock down some baskets. We're going to be okay.
And I think Tony Clare can score too.
Tony did okay. I was really impressed. Yep. He really hustles out there, and that's super when he does that.
Our final score again here, 52-39. We'll step away, take a break. We've got to announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. We'll do that when we come back right here on a Kick 106.7.
Robinson Runkey, CBAs and Advisors.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back here on Kick 106.7. Not a ton of discussion about this one.
Nope.
Fairly easy choice on the boys' side of things. Tyler Schmidt, he's just such a tremendous player. Not a ton of rebounds tonight. They really put 3-4 guys on him all the time. And they're going to end up falling here tonight. He's at 22 points. I got him 4 rebounds, a couple assists in the ballgame. So another solid game for him here tonight.
Yeah, really good floor game. And he's going to get you that every night in and out. And once he gets a little more help with the scoring end of it, we're going to restart putting some pressure on some teams, I think.
Let's wrap it up with a quick look at our scoring here tonight for OABCIG. Beckett DeJean with the 19, Kane Ladwig with 13, Easton Harms 11, Jackson Clausen 2, Ethan Berenson 2, Kyle Spots with 2, and Trayton Kohler with 3. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line. For East Sac County, it was Aiden Vondrak with 4 rebounds and assists. Tyler Schmidt 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Cale Niehaus with 3 points, 3 rebounds. Luke Wright 5 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal. It was Caleb Eichhorn with 1 point and a steal. Tony Clare finished up with 4 points to go with 2 rebounds. Brody Beckman 4 points to go with a rebound and assist and 2 steals. Carter Hogriff also with a steal here tonight. Raiders 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Steve, like old times, man. We jumped right back into a rhythm tonight.
Did.
So much fun.
I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. So much fun. Steve Nutzman joining us here tonight. Thank you very much. For Tyler Bruner, our videographer again tonight, go to 1380kcim.com. All you got to do is go to YouTube, I should say. Search 1380kcim. Click on subscribe. It's free. And then it'll tell you when we're going to be doing games. You'll get notifications. You can watch and listen to all of our broadcasts that we do on the video, and that's powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. For Tiffany back in the studio, this is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to basketball coverage here tonight on Kick 106.7. ESAC winning the girls' game 48-37. OABCIG won the boys' game 52-39. Have a great night, everybody.